We struck this gobbler from this location and believed him to be on the top of this ridge on this small flat. After formulating a plan, we moved to the opposite end of the flat we believed he to be gobbling from. We worked this gobbler for over a half hour from this location, but because we were still a little lower than him, he wouldn't come off the top of that flat and continued to stay up there and gobble sporadically. On the next setup, we moved a considerable distance closer to the top edge of the flat. Dirtnap snuck up to the edge where he could just start to see on the flat, and I stayed down over the brow of the hill and did the calling, moving when necessary to reposition to try and keep Dirtnap between me and the gobbler. After 20 minutes of working this bird and me moving 3 or 4 times to keep Dirtnap between myself and the gobbler, the turkey breaks and Dirtnap's able to get a shot. Watch center screen. Congratulations.
He had that short gobble. He didn't really stretch it out. He just had that real short gobble. I didn't think there was 2. I mean, when he first started gobbling out there, I mean, it didn't take him long to close the distance to here. But I just couldn't see him. And then when I finally seen him, he was over there. And he just kept walking. I didn't have a call in to make him stick his head up.
No.
And he walked the whole, a long ways until finally he stopped right here and he went.
Well, I heard him over here, and I thought he's got to be close.
Well, I think he came to here, and then he walked back up there and come across.
Well, I heard right 2 minutes before you shot. I heard a gobble, I thought, at that end.
Oh.
And I almost crawled up to you because I thought, okay, so he came, no hen came to him, so he went back to just like he did, an hour ago when we were sitting over here. But I could be wrong. Maybe it was just him. And did you hear a gobble on top here? Like, did he gobble the last 3-4 minutes?
Yeah, he was right here someplace.
Okay. Right before I got aggressive.
Yeah, he gobbled right here someplace.
So that was him. Okay.
That was him.
It didn't sound like him. I thought he came to here and then went back to the other end of this knob. And then I thought, well, maybe there's 2. All right.
He's flying away.
Give me a little context here, Dirtnap.
Context of what?
What happened? So this is the second time we set up on this bird.
Yeah, we've worked him over an hour.
Yes, combined.
Unbelievable.
This last bit was 23 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
And we sat back there a long time.
Yeah, it was a half hour. We changed tactics. I'll go up here and show you where we were setting, but here's Dirtnap said he come down here right over the knob and gobbled, and he couldn't see, right over the hill, and then back up to the top he went. But this time when he come back through this way towards the camera here, he was closer, and Dirt Nap could see him every now and then, but just too thick to get a shot. And finally he stopped right here. You have to go back to your tree,
Okay.
and we'll get a shot of that. So we did change tactics this time. Rather than me set with him, I stayed over the brow of this hill right here, and Dirt Nap sat on this top, made it to the top. And I just scratched and called and scratched and called and kind of moved back and forth 30. Oh, my lands. Okay, so you guys can see, that looks like that's every bit of 34, 35 yards. He's getting his rangefinder out. 36. Dusted him. But I stayed back here over the hill, down over the hill here, and I just kind of back and forth here based on where I thought he was gobbling. And I was scratching and calling and scratching and calling. It did it. He probably was going to circle the hill rather than come off the top.
Well, when you moved, it was a good idea because he was going to come this way, and I couldn't swing because of that. If he'd have come this way,
That cherry's
I'd have
in the way.
Well, I don't know if I could have got the gun around or got left-handed.
Ugh.
We need to had to walk. 'Cause that's what he was doing. He was coming this way.
Yeah, he stayed right off the top of the
Right
hill.
off the top and just kept coming around.
How about that? What a wonderful blessing.
Yes.
It's May 18th, 5:27 in the morning, and I'm just set up here to listen. I can listen for turkeys, at least up that high. And over on that ridge to the right of the power line. I think I'm going to go ahead and walk up here further to the top. That way I can hear on the other side as well. It's kind of a double-edged sword, but the further you go that way, the less you can hear behind me, and vice versa. But I'm going to get to this high point right up there behind me. Let's walk up the hill. All right, there's a turkey gobbling directly towards the sunset. It's down over the hill. It's going to get close houses though. But he's hammering. What we'll do is we'll walk out this point and get a better idea on exactly where he is. And then we can come back around and maybe go down this road right here. Get out on this power line. Whatever I should. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll walk out here and listen. Then when we come back, we might yelp here a while. I got an idea where he is. I'm gonna have to go around down back and hit the power line again. I'm gonna go back here on the power line and stand and just call here before I take off after that bird. You never know what's back here. Let's head this way. I'll bring you back. All right, we found him. He's close. We just bumped ahead on the way in. That's a good thing. He's going to be expecting her to be up there. There's some light calling here as I get set up. I shouldn't have went out that spot. Actually, it's better I come down here because I busted that head.
I tried to move and I got busted. Better get down there at him. Not much excitement. Not long excitement, but lots of excitement. Man, this guy, he came in hot off the roost right in here. This was obviously the right decision to come in here instead of being up high with him. Not that the other way wouldn't have worked, but this way clearly worked. Oh. Let's get this out of that. Oh my. He's a dandy bird. There were actually two. The other one pitched across. Landed right beside the decoys. And I saw this guy walking up the ridge to me. Oh, down over the hill, he gobbled right up on the hill there. So, wow. I tried to get the camera to move, to turn it. I waited for him to fan up. He was looking away. Actually, he wasn't strutting. He was looking directly away. And I reached down, and this guy putted first over here behind me on the other side of the trail. I'll show you that. And he left to right stepping it, and down over the hill he started, and I went ahead and let him have it. Oh my, thank you. Thank you, Jesus, for the blessing of this bird. He's got a broken leg when he flopped. He is a dandy. What a blessing. What a blessing to have turkeys. Oh my. So, let me show you what happened here. So, I was up there listening, and I heard these birds down here. And I walked right up here to this point and got an idea. They were down in the hall. I thought they were on this side. You can see this ridge right here. This ridge wraps around that way, and there's an old road right here. So I come down through the power line, down through the woods, and I bumped a hen right in here. Well, this is great. As I sat down, I realized they're actually right out here on the ridge. And of course you question, is this the right spot? But knowing that there was a hen in here, it was. I didn't hear them fly down, but they worked out. You probably heard the gobble. They worked out here directly across from me. And I saw this guy, the one I got, come down, pitch across, jump across the ditch. And when he started up over the hill, rather than come directly up on this side of these briars here, he worked out this way. So he was standing down in here, and I'm pointing towards those bushes. There, actually, that tree with the Y is in the frame. The other guy pitched across and landed. I couldn't see because of the tree. So, like I said, I tried to move the camera. He spotted me. He started to take off down the bank, and I let him have it and then got the camera on him. There's my hens. They've been working pretty good this year. Late in the year, I switched to 2 hens instead of a hen and a gobbler. Wanted to pack him away, and turkeys aren't looking for fighting now. They're looking for hens, so I thought I'd go with that here. Let's take a look at him. All right, he did not flop at all. He flopped down the hill, but that was it. Just camo. So, beautiful beard, nice sized beard. Spurs are good, they're 1 inch. This leg's broken. Where's this leg? There it is. Oh no, this is the broken one. That's a smidge under 1 inch, I'm sure. He's got, that could have been in the flop. He could have been breeding now. Beautiful head. I never did get to see him gobble, which is, that's okay. He's just a beautiful bird all around. Oh,
really like that shotgun. I really like that red dot. Man, late in the season like this, there's just no hesitation. At least for me, the way they come in. Late in the season, there's just no hesitation that I've experienced here the past few years. The way they just down off the rooster right into the hens. It's the first one to get here, so I don't know if the gobbler that was above was the big guy, the boss, and this was a subordinate. It doesn't matter. It's a turkey.